Hey y'all, how about a lesson on Baby I Love Your Way? In standard tuning in the key of G. And I suppose, if I haven't seen one, but if there's a fake book version of this, you know, the campfire version, probably goes something like that. Probably something like that. But of course it's not like that, it's like this. Slightly more sophisticated. It's a good exercise in muting strings, for one thing. So let's get started with it. It starts with this. So your both E strings are muted, however you want to mute them. But I mute it with my thumb on the low E string over the top, and my pinky on the fleshy part of my pinky on the high one. But you're at A string at 10, D and G open, and then B string at 12. And in terms of the strum and the rhythm of it, it's sort of basic rhythm of it, and you can vary it up with feel, but that's the rhythm of it. So it starts with this first one. Now the second one, the A string goes down 1 and the B string goes down 2. So now on A you're at 9 and then 10 on the B. Move that whole thing down 2 frets. So now you're at 7 and 8. The next two, so it goes from here and then back to separated by 2 frets again. So 5 and 7. Another one down 2 frets, separated by 2 frets. 3 and 5. That's B minor 7. In fact, if you watch newer videos of Frampton doing it on that acoustic tour and stuff, he actually does play the full B minor 7 like that. But in the old days, he would just mute the A string, thumb over the top, and then all 3 covered. So everything's at the same fret here at 7, except the A string's muted. Then it goes to an A minor 7, open A string. All those across except for the open A string, F5. And the last one is just take that, open the D string now, and then cover the high E string up at 7. Back to the beginning. This is the verse. Same thing as you did before, except now it goes, which is this, what is this? F9? Except for that chord, I do it, really mute the D string. So it's low string, low E isn't in it. But here at the 8th fret, they're all covered at the 8th, except the D string is muted. Some I don't know, people do it different ways. I do it like that. Firefly. That one. Back to it again. Don't hesitate, that part. Back to your B minor 7. Hesitate. E7, just a C7 brought up here to E. The high E string open. 'Cause your love. That A minor 7 again. With an open A string. Go away. And this one's a D7, except now you gotta mute those E strings. You don't want them in the chord because it'll sound like this. You don't want that, you want this. G. Ooh, baby, D, I love your way. A minor. Up to a C, and I like the sound of that high E string at 3 when you hit that C chord. Now listen to the strum. It's ding-a-ding-goo, ding-a-ding-goo. Right, work your way up to the high strings. Otherwise, it's just this. It's not that. You can tell it's not that. So work on that. Strum it like that with no accompaniment or anything, you can almost hear drums in it. You can hear percussion in it. You know, when you're strumming like that, and that's the subtlety you got to get to. Goes back to another one. Now the only thing that's different is at the very end, it goes through the chorus twice and it does. It does the same thing that you've been doing. Right, and then so the last one you're on this one at C, 3rd fret and 5th fret. 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Open A string and B at the 1st. Regular G but B string open because you want it to go to resolve it there. That's the whole tune. 8 minutes 50 seconds. Master it. Good luck.